Hello again. Today we have another laptop for disassembly. This is Lenovo V570. The problem with the laptop, according to the customer, the laptop powers off while working. The laptop is in very good condition, but as the customer said, since he got the laptop more than 10 years ago, the laptop has never been opened, so probably the paste will be very dry. The first thing before we start, it's a good idea to check is the laptop actually working, because sometimes customers can be a little tricky. Yeah, we have pictures, so everything else is okay. So let's start. Some of these laptops have a big back panel here, which if we remove we'll be able to clean the paste, but this one doesn't, so we have to disassemble the laptop. We're gonna start by removing all the screws on the back as usual, and then we're gonna proceed with the keyboard, because I think we have to remove the keyboard. It's with a mechanical hard drive, so yeah. Let's see, do we have to remove the Wi-Fi? We're gonna remove it anyway. Now we're gonna remove all the screws on the back. They should be the same size. Probably the screws on the keyboard should be a little bit different, but we'll see. We have a broken rivet here because it's moving. We're gonna take out the optical drive. We have 3 screws here, which also need to be removed. Now, since we remove all the screws, we're gonna flip the laptop. We're gonna try to take out the keyboard. We're gonna use something sharp. The keyboard is glued, I think. Yeah. Yeah, it has some old adhesive here. Now, since the laptop was open before, the warranty sticker is cut, so probably there was some maintenance long ago. So let's disconnect all the cables. Quite a lot. Yeah, this is broken. We're gonna fix it. I think that's it. Now let's try and lift Did we forget a screw? Oh yeah, of course, the warranty one. Since we have a broken rivet here, we have to bend the case a little bit in order to put some tension on the screw, so we can remove it. It's actually totally broken, so it's, yeah, this one is missing. It's still in here, so we're gonna just tight the screw, and after that we're gonna put some hot glue when we reassemble the laptop, and it should be fine. It still holds the hinge, which is nice. Otherwise we have to glue more. Let's tie the hinge. Now we're gonna disconnect those cables here. We're gonna disconnect this. We're gonna disconnect the LCD cable and the speaker here. Now we have to remove one screw here, and I think that's it. One screw only. Okay. Let's try and lift this. Yeah. We're gonna disconnect the power cable. We're gonna put this on the side. Now let's remove the screws. We're gonna disconnect the fan, and we're gonna try and lift it gently. Someone put paste here, and I don't think here should be paste because this thing barely touches, and it's some old white paste, no idea what. So I think we have to put a thermal pad in here instead of the paste. Let's see what's inside the fan. Ouch. I don't know, can the camera focus, but we have a nice pillow here. This is mixed with cigarette smoke, moisture. It's really bad for the laptop. So let me use a vacuum cleaner to clean a little bit, and we'll continue. Now the fan is clean, the grill is clean, so we're gonna put everything back. I'm gonna put the screws on the fan. We're gonna clean the old paste. Like this. Now let's clean the paste. I'm gonna use a dry Q-tip. This is very dry, so according to the thickness it should be around 1 millimeter, not more. So we're gonna use a pad about 1 millimeter, which will get a little bit flattened, and it should work. I don't know what type of paste is this, but it's really messy. So let's try and clean a little bit more. Let's clean the cooler. This thing we don't need. It stops the paste from spreading. Nothing more. Like this, nice and shiny. Now let me get the paste. We're going to use our Arctic MX4. I'll try and spray it a little bit. Now on the video it may look a lot, but it's just a thin layer, so now let me get the pads. I have some pads ordered, I don't know where, from a long time ago, so we're gonna cut a piece. Don't worry if it's a little bit bigger, the bigger the better. So we're gonna remove the tape and we're gonna put this like this. Now let's put the cooler back. Now let's check. Yeah, the cooler is nice. It's sitting properly. Okay. Now let's try and put everything back. The first thing, of course, we have to connect the power cable. Then we have to pull the speaker and the LCD cable, these cables too, and this one and this one. Something is not sitting properly. Yeah. Oh, this is broken also. It's a very old laptop, so most of the plastic is very fragile, so yeah. I'm gonna put the screw back. Now we have to connect some cables again. like this. This is tight, so let me put a little hot glue in here so that just a tiny drop, not much. Now we're gonna put the cover and we're gonna push a little bit like this. Now we have to connect back the cables. And we need to figure out the broken plastic on this one. There is a dust inside. If the latch is broken, you can use an extra piece of this blue plastic. You can put it above, which will press down the cable, and you can use some tape. But since I got the original piece here, I'll try to stick it back. Like this. It's fine. Let's put back the keyboard. Now comes the boring part. We have to put all the screws back. Now we have to put the hard drive. And the Wi-Fi, of course. And let's connect the cables. And put the back cover. Now let's try the laptop to see, do we have a picture, of course. Pressing the power button, the laptop is coming on. Straight away we have a picture. The fan is spinning, no sounds from it, so yeah. Pretty much that's the whole video. Here the problem was that someone replaced the thermal pad with a thermal paste. The paste wasn't making a good connection, the laptop was overheating, so yeah, we have the Windows loading. It's not a good idea to replace the pad with a paste, especially if you don't know what you're doing. You have to test, put the paste, put the core, and see is the paste get spread evenly and is it making a good connection. If not, use a thermal pad like the manufacturer did. Pretty much that's the whole video. That's it for me now. Bye bye.